right? All type of projects, the frameworks, they have planning. Because I've seen people say, no, I'm going to do agile, I don't need to do a planning. No, that's wrong. If you're if you're doing agile, you need to have planning. What will change a bit is how you're going to do the planning, the level of details that you're going to have on the planning, but you need to have the planning phase. And this is the development approach and life cycle is a kind of laying down the foundation so you can work on your planning. Because then when you are talking about planning, you need to have a planning that's appropriate for the situation. Projects are unique. They change. And then the type of planning that you're going to do, they are quite different. For example, if you have a high level of uncertainty and if you do not know details, it will be difficult to make a very long-term planning. Then your planning effort must be proportional to your knowledge of your scope. I'm saying like that because I worked already with EPC, engineering, procurement, and construction industries. There, the requirements they were quite clear because you have a list of specifications, requirements, then you need. I knew exactly what kind of product I need to buy, the requirements for the material. Then, of course, I had a design to put everything together, but I did not. Based on that, the things would not change a lot during the project. The level of changes that would be much lower. However, if I have a completely new product, very innovative, then I do not have all those specifications there. Then I need to have a plan, but this plan needs to be flexible because more I learn about the product, more I need to adapt, and that I will need to adapt the plan. Then this is again will be connected with your development approach, but trying to make a very detailed plan for everything, even in a waterfall approach in the beginning, will be a problem for you. And here, when I say detailed plan, does not mean that if you do your plan effort, again, must be proportional to your understanding of the requirements and the scope. But if you don't have a very detailed plan for some phase that will happen 1 year and a half from now, that does not mean that you don't have a planning at all. You always need to have a plan. Maybe it's a high level plan for the entire project. And you are always going to be reviewing that. And that's why it's so key if you want to be successful that you are going to you need to under planning is always a performance domain because if you do not plan properly, things that you're going to do will be difficult. Then the foundations to have a proper planning will be the development approach and the life cycle, understanding business case, requirements, scope, knowing your deliverables. That are the basics here. And if you look back for the PMBOK 6th edition or with the processes in the waterfall approach, you can fit everything that's there here. But you also can fit all the agile, you can fit, for example, all the Scrum framework here because Scrum they have a planning. They have the sprint planning here. Then everything will be fit here.